Let me do a follow-on to that. I have filed several right-to-knows as well, and it does seem to be a reproachful hostility, not just at the state level, but also at the local level. There are some towns and some people within the towns that are very happy. Hey, you've asked for this, Skip. Hold on, let me get it for you. And others, they just drag it out and out and out. And unfortunately, in a lot of cases, there's not much that the normal citizen can do because you'd have to take them to court. And the ordinary citizen doesn't have the time, money, or wherewithal of knowledge to be able to do that. Is there something that you think could be done to make it easier for government, our public servants, so-called, because, and I say that so-called, as I've written about on Granite Rock, sometimes they want to become their public masters. Is there an easier way to get them to do what they're supposed to do as quickly as they can at the point of being held individually responsible and taking away their qualified immunity?
So, as you probably know, I'm not one for growing government, and certainly there would be one solution, which would be putting in place some sort of a public advocate office that individuals could go to, and that office would seek enforcement. But that's growing government. I think a better way might be to start enhancing penalties. Certainly take a look at attorney's fees, which you have a right to receive, and make it clear that that is a right. Make it presumptive that if you have to sue, or that you would get attorney's fees, because it isn't. You know, when I sued and we had to have a 6-week trial in order to get documents, and we came up with 4 violations, they gave us about 10% of the legal fees that my client had to pay. And it was intended to punish that person. So I'd be very amenable to enhancing legal fees. And perhaps we can put some sort of a timed-based penalty into it. For example, there is a period by which they're supposed to either respond by providing the documents or give you a indication of what they are doing to respond and when they will respond. Perhaps, and it would make a lot of sense to put some sort of a penalty in there saying if you don't respond in time, then whoever's requesting will get, you know, X amount of dollars, and it'll start doubling. So there will be an incentive for folks to, in government, to start acting like they should. Part of this is a larger problem, and we have many things we have to do. The folks that are working for towns or cities and act like they should be providing you the document or are willing to do it, understand that they're public servants. Too often, and particularly as you move up in government, there's a loss of that understanding that they're public servants, that this is a country that has citizens with a government, not a country that has subjects, and we really have to turn that around.
Crop TV.